we're going to make some bread. Yummy. So now we're gonna make bread, which I can't have, which really sucks because I really like homemade bread. I can't handle wheat though. It just does bad things to me, but my family really likes it, and so I'm really nice that way. But I will make bread for them even though I can't have it. Anyway, so really simple. This is actually from the Healthy Bread in 5 Minutes a Day. We have unbleached flour, whole wheat flour, warm water, not hot because hot water will kill your yeast, which I found out one day, the night before Thanksgiving when I was in charge of making all the bread and I ruined it all. Yeast, I actually buy mine in bulk and then just fill this little jar up because it's easier, and a little bit of salt. And that's it. So, bread, flour, nice and fluffy. Bread is not really an exact thing so much, at least not for me. But when measuring flour, whoops, you want to then not pack it down with sugar and then scrape extra off. So I have 5½ cups flour. Or sorry, 5½ cups of wheat flour. 2, whoa, 3, 4, 5, and a half. Half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 2 cups of unbleached flour. Right here. Unbleached flour. My little cup won't fit in the... I got it. Good Lord, I'm making a mess. Oh no, what a surprise. Okay. 1 and 2. 2 cups of unbleached flour. And then we got our yeast. Our yeast. Tablespoons. 1. Whoops. Well, there goes my half. And then, uh-oh. 1/2 tablespoon. 1½ tablespoons of yeast. A little bit of salt. Salt. See? Salt. Sea salt. Ha! Sea salt. Okay, sorry. That was exciting. I cracked myself up. And here we have our Vital Wheat gluten. So you want 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup. Or I think it said 3 tablespoons. Basically you want like a teaspoon per cup of flour, I believe is the gist. Okay, that's about 1/4 cup. Alright, so we're going to mix up all of these lovely things. Mix. And then we're just going to add our warm, not hot, water. Dinner time. This is like the easiest bread in the world. Anyway, this is the Healthy Bread in 5 Minutes a Day, which you're not supposed to knead or anything, which seems very strange to me. So I'm supposed to take this and leave it in the refrigerator and cut off a hunk each day to use, like, so you bake a loaf a day. So we're going to experiment with this. I did this for my blog last year and it was fine. I still don't remember not kneading the bread though, so that strikes me as very odd. But hey, that couldn't have been easier. Maybe I'll make another thing of bread too. So okay, I'm going to take this bread in 5 minutes a day and stick it right there, loosely cover it, hand it off to my assistant, Ebony. My assistant, Ebony, with the messy hair. Put that hair in my bread. And I'm going to make my old-fashioned kind of bread. See, I don't know if you guys do this, but I have a note from Catherine, and I just wrote my recipe on the back of it. So I have like all these envelopes around the house with, oh, that's a bill. Anyway, yes, for Health Magazine. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so this one, 6.5 cups total of flour. So 1, 4, and then 2.5 cups of unbleached flour. I'm going to leave 1 cup out and use it for kneading later. Okay. 2 tablespoons of wheat gluten. Presidential wheat gluten. 1, 2. Mix it all with that little booger. And yeast. 5 teaspoons of yeast. How about we just do, there's 3 teaspoons right there. 3. And there's 2 more teaspoons. Okay, now I need to go get my water and oil. Oil. Like olive oil. Ooh, salt. A little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. When we last spoke, I was going to get water and oil. Now I have it. Melted coconut oil. 4 tablespoons of oil. This is melted coconut oil. 2, 3, 4. 4 tablespoons and 2.5 cups of warm. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah. Warm water. Okay. There we go. Stir it around a little bit. Get all of them in there and mix it around. Hey, maybe if I record everything, I will be able to. Okay, when it gets to this point, I just like to dump it on the table and start kneading. This is going to be cooking with cleavage right here. There's our other flour that we didn't put in earlier. I'm going to put it down. Toodle noodle. All right. More, you get to a point, like I've been making bread for 30 years, where you just get the feel of it down. I'm going to actually add some flax seeds for some extra little crunchiness. Flax seeds, really healthy oils there. Knead the bread. Get it lots of bubbles. So, after we're done kneading, put it in a bowl, cover it with a towel, and we'll punch it down in a few hours. Phew, isn't that beautiful? Look at that beautiful, beautiful bread. Okay, bread. My house is really cold at the moment, so it didn't rise a whole lot. So when I make my loaves, I'm going to set them on the stove because the oven's on, so the stove is nice and warm, and then it'll rise faster. Okay. Super simple. Just take off a chunk, or you can also do pull apart bread, which is fun. Pull apart bread, you want a little bit of oil on your hands, and you just like each individual slice, just a little doob-dee-doo, And then when your bread is done baking, each slice will just pull apart. That's why it's called pull apart bread. Yay! So, that's it. Enjoy. Let this rise for probably 30 minutes. And since my lasagna is in the oven at the moment, that works perfectly. Let it rise, cover with a light towel or something. This. And then bake, depending on the size of your loaves. You're going to bake it for anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes. Doorbell.
These are 2 different kinds of bread?
This and that.
What kinds of bread?
I mean, they're both wheat. They're just like 2 different recipes.
Oh, I like the crust.
In fact, they were both very crusty.
Nom, nom.
I love lasagna.
This
It's really
is why
good
we
too.
made lasagna.
Thank you, Mommy. What?
I like how you butter your bread with your tongue. Your tongue is like going.
I butter my bread with my tongue. That sounds weird.
I know, it sounds like she licked up some butter and then went, ah.
Bread number 2.
You like that one better? Good, because that's the like healthy bread in 5 minutes a day, which means I just have to take it out of the refrigerator and put it on a pan to cook it every day.
Sweet.
All right, healthy bread in 5 minutes a day.